Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you most deliciously wherever you are in the world. So 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Yeah, it's just gone 12:30 in the afternoon in our old England, my delicious little babies. And it's very windy outside. It's been raining. It's raining. So it's been raining all day so far. Very wet, chilly and dull, okay? And that is the weather forecast. So I hope that wherever you are, that life is treating you most deliciously and the weather is better in your neck of the woods than it is in mine. Okay, my delicious little babies. So yes, there's just 3 videos today. I'm just going to make them very quick. So the first one, my delicious little babies, okay? This is right. This upload happens to have 31.4 thousand subscribers. My delicious little babies, okay? And this upload, all on YouTube, is called In the Old Space Bar in YouTube. Should anybody happen to have any form of an interest, capital M for Mr. and then a space, capital H for Hunzi. I'll just spell that for you. Hunzi. Okay. Now then, this video, I think it's nearly 15 minutes long. My delicious little baby, so it's not very long at all. And the video should read, now for some of you, you may know of who this is. For others of you, you may not know. Okay. Jayant Bhandari, India is a morally bankrupt hellhole. Government propelled by corruption. Okay, my delicious little babies, I'll just repeat that again for you. Jayant, oh sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Bhandari, India is a morally bankrupt hellhole. Government propelled by corruption. Yes, well, I totally agree. Okay, I mean, I do know Indian families, and I happen to have a beautiful, dear little Indian friend. Okay, she's so beautiful. Okay, but when you actually look at it, okay, I mean, they've done the same there. Okay, in many parts, the same as Bangladeshi. Pakistan seems to be better now in parts, okay? And I know this, there we are, because somebody told me, okay? So that is how I know that, okay? But they like their populations, well, to live in like slums, okay? So ones talk about our country, my delicious little babies, plenty of videos, showing where I live as well in Brummyland, okay? Plenty of videos showing all different parts, whether it be Birmingham, London, Leeds, no matter where it is, okay? Manchester. And they're also happy to put our country down. I'm not talking about everybody, my delicious little babies, but this is what you got, right? But they fail to really, you will get some who talk about different places, but for most, no, they won't, but they're quite happy to put our country down. Do you understand what I mean, okay? And you also have to ask yourself questions. So this is not being nasty or disrespectful. Why some want to come into our country? So I do not see that as being racist or prejudiced to say what I've just said, okay? Because it isn't racist or prejudiced. I get along with all different... Anyway, I'm not even going to go down that road, because as far as I'm concerned, who knows me, there we are, knows me. So I've got to get myself out of that habit. You know what I mean? Because why must we, you should be able to say what you're saying. I'm just done saying what I'm saying. You see what I mean? He said it himself. He's Indian himself. Okay? Not only that, but I seen another video. Was it in Thailand? What is it? This Israeli young woman was apparently, from what I heard on the video, being most rude to the Thailand. I think she's a woman as well, you know, so I was trying to catch it all. Okay. Later on, the Israeli woman then made an apology, but not apologising to the Thailand woman, but she clearly didn't want Israel to look any worse than it is at the moment. Okay, my little beautifuls. And she said that, what was she saying to the Thai woman? That, you know, that Israel built up their country. Well, I mean, come on. You shouldn't go to another country and dish a shout like that. But this is how it's become. My little beautifuls, my delicious little babies out there, okay? And this is what you're getting. But of course, they're not making themselves look any better. So, sorry, excuse me. No, they're not. I really do my best to stay out of geopolitical, to tell you the truth, my delicious little babies, okay? Because that is what I feel has brought us away from our own countries. I've said it before. I repeat it again. That's how I feel on the matter, okay? I just feel that when you're having to concentrate on other countries, not being nasty, we've all liked to visit different countries, okay? And some with their work or whatever live in different countries. What I'm saying is that while everybody's concentrating on these other countries, these putrid and a little lackeys are dismantling our countries. There we are, okay? And that is, there we are, the fact of the matter. Okay? So we really need to, you know, keep our eyes on the ball, what's going on. Now, the next one, my delicious little babies, this uploader happens to have 12.8 thousand subscribers. And 2 words together, capital S, stock, then capital C, charts. Stock charts. Okay, my delicious little babies. This video was uploaded I think it was 2 years ago, this one. And the video should read, The Panic of 1907. The Kings of Chaos, Part 1, Wall Street History, SCTV. History. Okay, my delicious babies, I'm just going to repeat that again for you. The Panic of 1907, The Kings of Chaos, Part 1, Wall Street History, SCTV History, yeah. I remember reading up on Quack Quack Go. I've noticed that YouTube has started advertising Quack Quack Go. You know, the main my delicious babies is always somebody hearing and always somebody seeing, isn't there? My delicious little babies, anyway. And I remember clearly pointing out what my beautiful dear spirit guides gave me. Long time back now, long time. To do with 1907. What, did I have 1 or 2 views for it? See what I mean, my delicious babies? I don't want you to go back to there we are to those times, did I? Fascinating with some of the comments as well now, finally. This uploader happens to have 9.24 million, so I'm advertising these again, and with anybody not in that way, not in that way. Capital B, space, capital I, inspired. That's the uploader, be inspired, okay? The video should read, he literally cracked reality. Then we don't like this word. We seem to hear rather a lot of it of late. Then died. I'd just prefer passed away. I think it just sounds more pleasant, really. Anyway, so now I'm going to close my book. So the 1907, that was again 14 minutes something. And the final video that I've just advertised is just over 20 minutes long. So I'm just going to put my book over here. So what is it that I want to say very quickly? Yes, that poor man. They made his life complete hell. Was it to do with the CIA or something? You know, he had his home smashed up. He had everything happening to him. And then what film came out? Was it Blade Runners? Now, for some, they will know about this dear man, but for others, they will not. But yeah, so it's very clear to myself when ones want to throw the weight around now. That's what they do. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, so that's the end of my video. So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies. Sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. May your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. Yes. I see that ones have got the vacuum cleaners out, you know, so they must have broke down. And there was also some scales as well. Okay, anyway, so that's my video. So, you know, you just please look after yourselves now and please try to take care of others because we are in a bonkers, crackers and crazy world. So very much love. Take care. Thank you for listening. Thank you for any likes. Thank you for any views. Goodbye.